Welcome to Factorio Launch Recap. My name is Nidaus, and this is the 10th episode of our recap of the Twitch series. I'm playing Factorio over on Twitch, a Let's Play that's well underway. It's happening Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, and it's at 8 p.m. Central European Time. It's on my YouTube, on my Twitch channels, Twitch TV/Nidaus, and it is awesome when people drop by. So do feel free to drop by if you have the time and want to hang out. So this is where we ended up at the end of last week, and I will do these kind of 15-minute summary of what's been happening over the last week and what we're doing to move forward. Quick summary: we have some solar panels. That's going to be a big topic here because we are actually at a position where we get close to running out sort of at night. It could happen. I think that might even be, no, but not quite. How much? It's 135,000 solar panels, and we filled up a good part of the map with it. So we have these locations out here, and this is where we are. One of the things that we are getting annoyed by a lot is actually just the fact that our pollution cloud is now impossible to push it out so far that the biters are not in range of the pollution cloud. So we are going to have to focus quite a lot more on biters and security than we have previously. One of the things that as we build this Nodder wall and this Nodder wall last time in the previous week, then that's actually been way more quiet. So we're going to have to do a lot more of that, as well as scaling up, but mainly just securing new terrain. Let's jump forward to at the end of the first stream of the previous week to see what the situation is like there. And here we are. You can see quite a significant expansion of solar panels. Now it's taking all of this area out here. All this place we can expand. This one is also expanding. Well, not much. We've established a third solar panel array. What we've done as well is we have built where is it? Here. An artillery train that we can use, and we can take the artillery train, starting to build locations like this one. We built it here, and then we cleared this area out. You can see city blocks everywhere, city blocks for days, and we have another Nodder wall and another Nodder wall. So that took quite a bit of time just getting those points out here, and this is now where we need to go down and just start clearing up some more. We have a wide open space. There's no walls or anything or any defenses from the stuff that is in pollution range and can just go straight in here, chopping up our base. So one of the big next thing is clear this out with more artillery, more expansion of solar panels. It's a big task. What we are also working on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. That's not really changing, but over on the rocket launching side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are these now, and I want to get all the way up to 11 because that will be 1 dedicated to feeding the starter base and 5 dedicated to these 1,000 signs per minute, and another 5 trains dedicated to the other one. Then of course I also need more of these, but you know, it's coming, all in good time. There's plenty of things to do, and that doesn't mean that that's the end of the base. We're going to continue. I've made room to have 3, so my target right now is it's actually 3,000 signs per minute, and I think that's making a lot of sense. So what else are we doing here? I think that if we can look at this, nope, this is not updated. This is going to be one of the next thing, because as the base grows, you want to be able to find a way to monitor whether things are running out, because it's really difficult. So that's one of the big things. Right now we have a monitor here that says if the launch has been more than has taken more than 10 minutes, where it should be launching every 5 minutes, there's a problem. I think I'm actually going to turn that later on. I'm probably going to change that so that I monitor specifically the materials, so we know what materials are actually causing it. Instead of seeing here, we see that 9 is low, then we have to go down and figure out, is this number 9? No. Which one's number 9? It's probably the top one then. This is number 9. No, that's number 7. Why do we... What? Oh, right. Number 9 is actually number 8. I could just click it and I will see that it's just incorrect. It is the 9th one, but it's number 8. And then we can have to go in and see it's copper. And then we'll have to go figure out what the copper is, reason why the copper is low. and that's number 8, so it's 1 over here. That's because it's only filling up on 2 of the boxes, and that means it's only getting about half of what it should have. If actually when we get mining productivity 50, I would imagine, then we would this would still be fast enough. It's only filling up half of it. It'd still be fast enough. So let's take a look at what we're going to do in the next one. We're going to do some more automation on our monitoring, because now that with so many disparate, I don't know, decentralized locations, it's very important that we know where to respond to, and also when it comes to the defense perimeters. Let's see. And here we are. Now you can see that there are new warnings. Let's jump into one of those. Can we just jump there? Here we have warnings, so let's have a look at how they work. I'm going to just copy them to my own location so we can have a look at it. It basically looks at whether the monitors the logistics network, and then it monitors if this is equal to 0, then tell me that science number 5 is running out of iron and copper and stone and coal. So that's what we do now. Now we can actually much more elegantly see that where we have issues. So we have 3 of the rocket launching facilities are slow. That is what it is. And then we also have, in case of this one, copper number 5 is slow. Okay, why is copper number 5? We can go here and take a look at number 5. That's the first one. It's only filling up in 2. So story is the same. As long as when these ones get consumed and run out, then there's barely, then they're just not able to support the continuous production. And then we can look at that and go, should we change it to somewhere else, or should we accept it for a bit? It's pretty neat. And what we've also done is, last time we had this perimeter. Now we've carved off some more space and taken that perimeter, but we are not done yet. There's still a very open area over here where it's still in pollution range, and that means they are coming in here constantly. And that's where we have our white Spidertron is supposed to be patrolling this area and guarding this entrance and that entrance until we get that covered as well. So again, using the artillery to carve out more space and sort of push them back even to the sort of the border of our pollution cloud. And let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're up to 10 of these, and one more. Then we have the 11 that I want to have as target. You can see also the solar panels has been expanded as well. We now have location number 3 filling up, and location number 1 has been filling up every single little tiny bit it can. I'm not going to go any closer because then it starts getting into trouble with that one. This one is already a bit too close. I probably shouldn't have taken that. So I'm also going to fill up here. We can actually put one more in at that location, and then that's about it for this. This one can also expand, but not much further. We can go a bit further out, but not really much more. And then we need to go out and maybe take some of this location out here as our future locations for solar panels, because solar panels need to keep expanding. What are we at? We are at 181 solar panels. So that's pretty good. And yeah, now we can more closely monitor where we have issues, and that's going to help us a lot. We still have locations up here where we don't have a wall. It's not where we can attack the most though, and that one is we are getting constantly attacked from the side because we're generating so much pollution at this location. So it's pretty close, and this is a good candidate for a next not a wall. We're on the outside of these juicy iron locations, and we also have like tons of good iron locations down here, but that's for the future. Let's jump forward to the last episode of the week that just passed, just to see where we are and how much we've accomplished in the previous streams. And here we are. This is at the end of the stream, and if you, by the end of this, you're now fully caught up. And what we're seeing here, as I mentioned, we are going to continue. Oh, wow, I just lost some updates there. Continue the expansion of solar panels into this area. This is completely full now. And we've also cut this one in half, or that took a stupid amount of time, but now it's done. It's done. We are now safe from the side. You can see they are coming in, but our lasers are pretty good right now. they've also been thoroughly updated, and they're going to continue to be updated. We're up to energy weapon 13, heading into 14 soon-ish. And we got mining productivity 50. I don't think that's the same. It's not double as 25, because 25 adds 250 additional. So this has another 250% additional. So it would have to be up to 60 before it had twice as much as when I have mining productivity 25, I guess. But we're getting, this is a good mining productivity where we are. Science production wise, it fluctuates a lot. So this is kind of random when looking at it. Here it's about 1.4 at this moment. No, 1.7 when it's operational, but 1.4 in average for the last minutes, and also 1.4 over the last 1 hour. That kind of makes sense. 1.4, you would expect that. This is each producing 200 each. So that's with 200 each, that's going to be 1.4 signs per minute here, and this one is easily able to keep up, and that's why some of those are stalled. As you can see here, we have fewer locations that are running out, and that's also something I will expect to see in the future, that we'll see fewer locations running out, because each, with our increasing mining productivity and with our increasing patch sizes here, we are now, for example, we've had some small things here that we'd had to reconfigure. We just can't really directly mine anything further out of this. So now we're just doing robot mining, and until this one is done. We have a few other locations like that. This one, it's not much left, but it's getting some here. And also we have a coal one here that was too small to bother to try to pick it up. So we now have 2 coal locations coming in here and feeding off of this. It's still 8 million, so it's pretty damn big. And so still we, oh, by the way, this area is not, it's also safe. So now the only place we do not have another wall is out here. So we are pretty good on that respect. And when we have that, then hopefully we will get more peace and quiet from the biters. There were a few generous donations of gift subs right at the end of the stream. So you can see the tally is still in a positive. When it comes to rockets, we've launched 3,500 rockets, still where we're maybe halfway. Hopefully we'll continue to increase the number here, but it's also, at the start of this recap, it was at about 4,000, so it's been decreasing by 600 over the last week, and that's to be expected because the base is starting to perform rather well. And with more land secured and better mining productivity, we can now start tapping these 2 locations. For example, this one is 50, it's going to last for a very long time. This one here 29, but it's a big patch. Those will be going in to feed more of these locations, so I can get up to 2,000 signs per minute. Also down here I have tap this, and also some solar power farm 4 down here. We can definitely take this area out here, and then also sort of let it spill up this way until we touch the perimeter over here, and then they'll start running in. So you can see the base, unfortunately, over the last week, it hasn't really scaled up so much. Oh, by the way, we have 11 of these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. That means we are now, this one is scaled up to the next milestone, and we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to need 3 more of these patches. That's going to be hopefully what we want to do next. One of the things we want to do, if we just recap on the things we want to do, we want to build another wall over here. We want to tap a new solar panel so we can start expanding solar again. We want to build 3 more of these to get to 2K signs per minute. And we want to set up some more closer monitoring. So instead of just saying 4 is slow, then it says it's only slow if it's actually missing materials, because in this case, it's not slow because it's missing materials. It's slow because the train is not here. The train is simply in queue to be unloaded, and that's what's bound to happen. Actually, we'd really like to see a train coming in here. That one's almost coming in. 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 And that one is almost coming in. Wow. Well, what awful timing that is. Here, I bet it's waiting for a few greens. It's always waiting for a few greens. Yeah. It's just 600 more greens, and then it's off we go. So that is, yeah. It is what it is. So on average, it's going to be good, but now we'll have a lot of stockpile here. But yeah, it's going to be fine. So more scaling, closing off this one, more solar, better monitoring, lots of things to do. Also, we are starting to see maybe an impact on performance-wise. Here, let me just check on the site. No, still lots of updates left. However, it might be something I want to take a look at, and for that reason, it might be time for us to start tearing down some things in our starter base and simply just remove the science. But I'm not going to do that until we have these two fully operational. And then from there on, maybe take out solar. We want to wrap up with how much solar we have. We do not have 200,000. If only we had 200,000, then I could call it like 200,000 solar panels. Alas, that's going to be another time then. If I could, well, 4,000 more. What's in each of these? 600 or something? Yeah, 500. So I'd have to stamp down 8 of these to really get there. Well, I can't really fit it in here, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that one. And if I just build this one as well, then I would get to where we want to be. Anyway, that's not what we're going to do now, but it's almost 200,000 solar panels, but it's certainly really a big transition to solar. This is also what the primary thing this base is doing right now. It's just making solar, making laser turrets as well. And then just, yeah, a tiny bit of science while we're at it. So let's... if you want to follow this base more closely, if you want to see how we're building things, if you want to just hang out, then this is over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nidaus, and it's really cool when people drop by. And lots of people, when they drop by for the first time, they remember to say hi. Really appreciate it. There's no obligation, of course. You can. This is not Fight Club. You don't have to fight on the first day you are here. You are welcome to lurk as long as you like. But it's just very nice to see new people also there. And the address is twitch.tv/Nidaus, and I'm streaming basically 6 evenings a week at 8 p.m. Central European Time. It's Factorio on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, so now you know. And now I need to stop this base so we can get on with it, and I'll be getting on with it this week as well. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys either here on YouTube, on Discord, or on Twitch. Until next time, take care and stay effective.